Archaeologists believe they have identified the site of the legendary Tower of Babel here in Babylon, Iraq. The Bible tells us we once all speak the same language, but our arrogance in building a huge tower angers God. He punishes us by making us all speak different languages. But can the ancient Babylonians really build so high that it enrages God? The ancient bricks that survive provide clues to the tower's structure. In the center of the foundations are bricks made of compacted mud and straw. Millions of them form the tower's core. All around them are rows and rows of another layer of bricks. Together, they create a base the size of 30 tennis courts. On top, more bricks stack up to create a hollow tower. But are mud bricks strong enough to build a tower so high the ancients believe it touches the sky? Much of ancient Babylon is built using bricks made of mud taken from the Euphrates River. It's pressed into molds, strengthened by adding straw, then dried in the sun. This traditional method is still widely used. Dr. Ezeldin Yazid is a professor of construction engineering at the American University in Cairo. Ez wants to find out how tall you can build using the same sort of bricks available to Nebuchadnezzar.
We engineers like to do testing, okay? So we like to test them, we like to break them, we like to crush them, and this is the only way to know how it will fail.
Ez wants to find out the exact strength of this mud and straw reinforced brick.
We are going to do a compressive strength test on one of the sun-dried clay brick. By that test, we'll determine the strength of the brick. By the strength, I mean the force per unit area. If we got that, we will know if we can build with that brick or not, and how high can we go based on that strength. I guess we'll stop the test now. The bricks keeps on cracking and falling apart like we see, and that's what we define final failure.
So how high can the ancient Babylonians build with these bricks?
We cannot build any high-rise building higher than 20 meters at the most with those kind of bricks.
That's only 65 feet. So, what is the Babylonian secret?
This is another kind of brick which is also composed of clay or mud, except the difference is this brick is fire dried.
This mud brick is shaped and then placed into a kiln. It's fired at over 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 days. The remains of ancient kilns like this are found across the region. But does this fired mud brick allow the king to build a taller tower? Ez conducts the stress test on the brick fired in the kiln, gradually increasing the pressure.
So we reached 10 times the load for sun-dried, and cracks start to appear from that side. It is amazing to have 10 times stronger brick by just firing it. But imagine a couple of thousands of years. Those guys reached that fact.
Ez now calculates how high Nebuchadnezzar can build with his fired bricks.
If you stack the bricks on top of each other, you can build a structure which is about 85 meters high.
That's nearly the height of 3 Lincoln Memorials. With bricks fired in the kiln, the ancient Babylonians can build over 4 times higher